Maybe we better try them.
Right on.
Try another one then, George.
Yeah,
That 15 minutes is almost up.
just about. You better hurry.
Think of this. Name something.
Oh, golly.
What's that Don Messer theme song there?
Well, name another one.
Should have Timmy here as an announcer.
Yes. What was that about the monkey?
I don't know.
VCR there.
One quick one.
I gotta move my chair.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's quite a few times I've heard that, you run that old 97 down there quite a few times.
That's right.
Last 3 or 4 days.
Old 97, that's
Better
the
rate
favorite.
on fuel.
Yeah, you know something? That's coming back.
Yes, I believe it is. I've heard it quite
My God, I sing it at
several
all the
times
clubs
this summer.
and everywhere. And people, yeah, the old 97 and the record on number 9.
George, you still do the whistling bit?
Well, not like I used to when I was
What?
a young fella, but I still got a little bit of a whistle here.
Well,
Yeah.
let's try one with the whistle in it there. I don't know, I may not even know it.
Oh, let's see
You do
here.
that one at the Legion? With the whistle?
Yes. I think so, yeah. Yeah.
That was a little bit high. It was a little bit out of
Yeah,
I used to
that-
doing that way up
Yeah,
here.
right.
It's a pleasure
You
playing.
know, lower. That,
Sure,
that-
sure.
I was squeaking on her there a little bit.
I gotta bang these flat one of these days.
Well, I can't think of any lively ones, you know. I like the lively ones.
Oh, I know you do.
Well, let's
I do too. How about the key of D?
Okay.
You're better
I'll
in.
try.
Eh?
I'll try it in D, but I got that sour note in it, George, but we'll try it.
Well, we'll never notice that.
Okay. I play enough sour ones anyway.
You're doing very good, boy.
Well, you know, I'm getting old,
Tired and old.
kind of foolish. And
Well, I want to tell you something. I'm not getting any younger.
no, I've never met anybody yet that was getting younger, except me.
Seems to be dragging on.
My hair used to be dark, you know, and there's light streaks coming in it now.
Quite a few of them.
Yeah.
But you know, I often wonder how a person, you know, of his age had so much white hair. I've never been able to figure this one out.
Is that right,
No, never.
Mark?
I looked at him for years, you know.
You know, I about a month or two, well, a month and a half ago. One day I was in town. I looked at this hair dye on the shelf in the drugstore, and I said, "By God, I'm going to this for free." I bought me a bottle of this and took it home, and my wife dyed my hair. And when I went to the dance Saturday night, there I stood up there with my hair jet black. You know, and everybody, the people would stop right still and look at me.
What's the matter with
You
you?
know, yeah, what is something different about you? What is it? Well, I said, the only thing I know, I'm getting younger all the time. I said, my hair used to be white one time, and now there's dark streaks come into it, and I said, finally it's turned all dark here. And you know, my hair grows so fast, and it's short, and I keep her cut short. It was only about 3 weeks, and it was all gone. It growed right out again.
Between a shampoo and haircut, eh?
Yeah.
You know, they had a little deal. They had a younger beer in England. They called it Younger. So, drink younger and get younger.
Yeah.
Or drink younger every day, or get younger every day.
Yeah.
Things like this. They had dozens of signs of this. Even during the war years, you know, when you wasn't supposed to advertise anything.
Right.
You get younger every day, and you used to get a pretty kick out of that.
There's an old hollow tree down the road here from me.
You an A yet or
D&D.
D? D.
There's an old hollow tree down the road here from me, where you run off again. You go round, and then when you come back again, there's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Oh, Lord, if that old Mountain Dew, and them attitudes of you. Get up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. My brother Bill had a still on the hill where he run off a gallon of dew. Buzzards in the sky get so drunk they can't fly from smelling that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they all let that old Mountain Dew. Them attitudes in love you. I get up my mug, giving you feel of my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
Now, what happened to the damn family?
Well, we have a fellow here that knows them.
I see, he left. He just went out.
I expected to hear her roar before this. Come on.
Sitting back there.
Well, this is a little song that tells a story about hauling logs out of the woods in the wintertime.
Aye.
A team of hosses. Last winter at the watering trough, a man named Dan I met. He treated me with such courtesy that I'll not forget. Next summer come and visit me, says he, that's what I'll do. Last night he landed here and he brought some others too. Well, there was Mr. Dam and Mrs. Dam and the Dam kids 2 or 3. Ruby Dam and Ivy Dam and the whole Dam family. My house was just a small affair, built for 2 or 3. When the Dam gang landed there wasn't no room for me. Well, the rooms were it ended with a slam. An old man Dan declared to me, you are not worth one damn. Of course I lost my temper then, and I said most certainly, I don't give a damn for any damn man, I don't give a damn for me. Well, then there was the biggest row you ever heard or saw. Somehow I stopped the damn punch on the corner of my jaw. The floor come up and hit my face, and I went out for the count of 9. While every damn in that place walked up and down my spine. And there was Mr. Dam and Mrs. Dam and the damn kids 2 or 3. Ruby Dam and Ivy Dam and the whole damn family.
I wanted that for Pearl.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's the
see.
first time I heard about one, George.
Is that so?
I might have heard it several times, but never sober.
That's one of my own. That's my own. Just like the
Good.
jokes that I tell when I'm playing at a club or
Well,
somewhere.
you know.
They're my own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Originals.
Originals,
Right.
sure. I make them up as I go along.
Mhm.
Like that deal about the wild geese.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my own.
Why they fly in a V?
No.
Well, you know why they fly in a V, don't you?
No.
Well, in case the lead goose kind of slows down a bit and won't get goosed.
Oh, I see. I see.
You must have
But
another.
I have watched wild geese flying in a V, and that fellow that's in the lead, he only leads for so long, and he swings
Aye.
out and comes around at the tail end,
That's
and the
right.
next fellow takes it.
Because he knows when he's going to slow down. He don't want to get goose.
He comes out of there and comes around. But
What about that little NB deal there that you made up the other night?
he wants to get that. I daresn't put that on tape because I don't have it copyrighted yet.
Well, I
And
wouldn't. I
I'm
wouldn't.
going to lose it.
Oh, you
anybody hear
bet.
it.
You bet. Just
I don't-
keep it under your
I'm
hat for a
scared
while.
of
then.
losing it.
Because you know, I brought a little piece of the paper down here one time, and it was all about salmon and fiddleheads.
Yes.
Now let Pearl have it for a couple of days. I never saw it again, and I know damn right well if she gets that one on tape, you've had the biscuit.
There you go, you see.
Yeah.
But you know, speaking of fiddleheads, the fellow that I went to visit in Chilliwack, or Sardis, right next to Chilliwack, he come from Jones's Creek.
Oh yeah.
He's pensioned off now from the army, and he's living there, building a new house there. And he's a hunter and a fisherman, and his wife is the same. And my God, they got more moose and deer meat and fiddleheads and salmon and stuff like that. Well, that's how I put on so much weight. My God, they just stuffed me. And look at her.
She's really gone, huh?
Well, maybe the next time you people come west, you'll stay longer then.
My God, I've never been used so nice in my life. I wish I had to come out here years and years ago.
When you were about that high.
Well, if I had to come out here when I was 21, look, I'd owned one end of British Columbia.
The biggest end.
Well, yes,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
but fiddleheads.
Of course, behind every good man there's a good woman, though.
That's right. With a club sometimes.
Thinking of something else.
You don't know that one.
No, I don't think I
Well,
do.
you know. No, I had it right there, but it'll come back now in a minute.
Timmy says it takes 6 hours for a recharge.
Oh no,
Oh, don't they?
no, sure. I know better than that.
something. that we
Yes,
never
sure.
heard of.
Let's get a lot of these old polkas going.
All right.
How about you, George?
How about me? I feel pretty good.
You want to go to 8?
I'll go anywhere you say, sir, as long as it's not
Let's go
too
fishing
far
tomorrow.
away. Let's go fishing. By God, I'd love to go fishing.
I won't go hunting with you, Jake.
No,
I'll
I
go
won't, Jake.
chasing
No,
winners.
that's-
That's a good one.
I don't know that one too good.
Oh, this is a replay of what happened tonight, I guess, coming on there.
Here's,
With what?
Happy,
Yeah.
happy trip home.
thank you.
Say hello to Father Joe when you get there.
Yeah, here's to the cock that crows in the morn to wake the people in France. Heaven for the good living man and the drunkard take his chance.
Aye. Here's to the woman, the creature divine. Blooms once a month and bears once a 9. She's the only creature this side of hell that can take the juice from the nut without cracking her shell.
Thank you.
But anyway, George, there's a few polkas. We only played the barrel polka, eh?
I'm in with those polkas. I love
All
them
right.
all.
Oh, and roll it only for all the saints.
What?
How about for all the saints?
Oh, when the saints come marching
Yeah.
in?
Well,
Does that look familiar to you by any chance?
New Brunswick, yes.
This particular picture.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, let me see.
Where did you ever
Where
get?
are you?
Right there.
Holy Jesus.
That was taken in 1938.
Mhm.
That's when I first went on radio.
Is that right?
He's only
Yeah.
bullshitting you. That's when he dyed his hair black a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, there's the fellow that was playing the fiddle right there, Ned Landry. He and I
Is that
started
right?
together, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's something, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
this together?
John's mother's making it for me.
Oh, yeah.
Who is?
John's mom.
Oh.
Mostly of St. John.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly St. John. We got a few
Yeah.
postcards to Montreal now.
Well, for God's sake, look at this. That
And
picture,
he got
that picture was in the Atlantic Advocate.
Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah. Let him sing. Bring him back in. Should have left him right here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it on the tape.
Sure, yeah.
Beautiful.
Let him sing. That's what hurt him. It hurts his ears, yes, but I mean, he was a giant in.
And he sounds pretty good.
Well, not bad, you know. He was in pretty good voice there. And
He does.
I'll tell you something. The best part of it was he was willing to sing.
Well, he was willing
Yeah.
to let him go. You go on in, I
That's
guess.
the best part of it.
Oh.
Yeah. These things, you know, when you look back on them, say 30 or 40 years from now, that'll sound good.
Yeah.
I believe it. Who's gonna live that long?
These fellas here will be around.
Oh, yes, they still be around.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and Aunt Pruny and Uncle Slug will still be around. Oh, yes.
George, Jack never heard that one, eh?
Oh, let her go. Let her go. Let her go.
That being turned on or
Got a
what?
little
Yeah.
bit of a story there.
Yeah.
Is it going?
Let her go, she'll still be
Yeah,
around.
let her go, George.
Good Lord. All that stuff on her?
Let's go. Sour
Yeah.
notes and all.
Only got 90
No,
minutes there.
no, this is, I used to, you know, like to go visit my Aunt Pruny and Uncle Slug down in
Right.
the back holler. And, you know, the back holler was about 1.75 inches back of sundown.
Aye.
And I used to like to go down there to visit once in a while. I used to go down on the bus.
How about taking me away to this trip?
One time I got on the bus, you know these bus drivers.
Can't trust them a bit.
Not at all.
Blue
This
cover bridges.
feller
away
said
from
to
home.
me, head on back to the back of the bus. So I went down and I sat down in the seat next to the back, and there's an old lady sitting behind me with a monkey on a string.
Mhm.
And the cussed monkey kept a-pulling my hat off, and I didn't
Right.
take too kindly to that, so I got up off on my seat and I walked up to the bus driver and I says, look, you allow monkeys on this bus. He said, look, you go on back and sit down, son, and maybe nobody'll notice you. Was a cold winter's night, not a star was in sight, and the north wind came howling down the line. And this sweetheart so dear stood a brave engineer with his orders to pull old number 9. She kissed him goodbye with a tear in her eye, but the joy in his heart he could not hide. And the whole world seemed bright when she told him that night tomorrow she'd be his blushing bride. Well, the wheels hummed a song as the train rolled along, and the black smoke came pouring from the stack. And the headlight agleam seemed to brighten up his dream of tomorrow when he'd be going back. Well, then he sped round the hill, and his brave heart stood still, for a headlight was shining in his face. And he whispered a prayer as he threw on the air, for he knew this would be his final race. In the a wreck he was found, lying there on the ground, and he asked them to raise his weary head. As his breath slowly went, here's the message that he sent to the maiden who thought she would be wed. Well, there's a little white home that I bought for our own, and I dreamed we'd be happy by and by. And I'll leave it to you, for I know that you'll be true till we meet at the Golden Gate. Goodbye.
Beautiful, George.
All right,
Beautiful.
Right on.
that calls for a snort.
Slug.
Hi.
Well, you know, Uncle Slug and Aunt Pruny lived, we used to go to. We named him Uncle Slug because he was always just taking one slug after another. And he claimed he just needed one more to steady him.
Right.
And by and by, poor old Uncle Slug would get so steady he couldn't move. Yeah. That'll be me in the morning.
One more slug.
Whew, let's see here. By golly, Uncle Slug got a job one time of driving a team of mules for an old neighbor of his. And the old fella said, when he was hooking up the team in the morning to go out to work, the old fella that owned the mules said to him, "Do you think you can handle them mules?" And Uncle Slug says, "Yeah, I think I can." "Why?" "Well," he says, "that off mule there is a little bit crabbit. He's bad." Uncle Slug says, "I'll watch him." So he hooked them up, and after he got them hooked onto the wagon, there was a peavy standing up against the barn door. So he walked around and grabbed that peavy, and he come right onto that off mule right between the eyes and knocked him right down. And the old fellow that owned the mules run over and says, "Oh my God, what are you trying to do?" My Uncle Slug says, "I was just getting his attention."
That's right, that's right. I'll drink to that. Come on, George, what are we going to wind up now?
Yeah, we'll wind her up here. By golly, I don't want to leave you with all my good jokes because you'll be stealing
on
my,
tape there.
you'll be stealing my stuff.
We better make.
I got several more like that, like Aunt Pruny and my bald-headed uncle. By golly, I had a bald-headed uncle, Uncle Slug's brother.
Is that right?
Yeah, and when the war was on, the Second War, he got himself a job in the Merchant Navy. And he was on a ship out there in the English Channel, and the Germans torpedoed her, and she went to the bottom. And all these sailors was out there swimming back to the lifeboat. And they had a feller in the lifeboat, and when they bobbed up alongside of the lifeboat, he grabbed him by the hair and hauled him in. My bald-headed uncle bobbed up there, and he hit him right on top of the head with a paddle and said, "You go on back down and come up right." What was we going to wind her up with?
Well, I don't know.
You pick one of yours. I've been stealing, I've been...
Think you're stealing the show?
Well, I've been coming on to her here.
I don't know.
Jealous heart, oh jealous. You know that? Jealous heart, oh jealous heart, stop your beating. Can't you see the damage you have done? You have driven her away forever. Jealous heart, now I'm a lonely one. I was part of everything she longed for, and I know she loved me at the start. Now she hates I'll never see again out of that right eye.
Turn the cameras
I
up.
saw him start to grin and he run. I says, what is he
I
coming
don't know,
back
this
with
guy
now?
had a couple of weeks ago.
That's a pretty good rig, is it?
A
Hannah.
Hanamex, yeah.
Have
Just
a
a
nice
little
little
Japanese
flower
rig.
pot.
It's handy dandy, alright.
Yeah.
Love book over.
Pardon?
Love book. Oh, dirty.
Love book.
Love book.
I thought I ain't never seen one of them.
That's where all.
All the loving I learned by hand. Yeah. Forever and ever.
Oh.
Forever and ever, right?
You know something?
Yeah.
We're still going to be sitting right here when that train blows up there.
Well,
Can you think of a better spot?
another day don't mean a thing, George.
It don't.
No.
Sure means a hell of a lot to me if I arrive back. If I don't get back in time to take my place on the 22nd, what is it?
What, you got a retirement party coming up or something?
No, I got a band. I only got a replacement for 3 Saturdays, and
Is that
the
right?
4th Saturday I got to be there.
Just wire Johnny, he'll be there with his squeeze box.
Yeah. I couldn't trust him now.
No,
there was
I don't
a time
imagine.
when I would have sent for him, but
Yeah.
poor Johnny. And if I don't watch what I haven't drank as much booze in years as I have since I left St. John on this trip.
Well, you know something, George? Like I was saying, the relatives are up in Charlottetown. That's where we're at. We were down fishing here the other day. We had a big bonfire going the other night, and they got reservations made for the 18th to go back. Of course, they want to go to the island for a couple of days and look it over. And this is the 9th we're down there. So I said to Agnes, "Hey, did you say it was the 18th you had your reservations go back?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "You sure you couldn't make it for the 10th? Because I can't stand the pace."
You don't think
Yeah.
you can take it any longer?
Yeah, sure, that's it.
Well, the next
Well-
day I told her, I said, "You know, Maggie and I were talking it all over," and I said, "But as soon as you people leave, we're going to draft up a letter and take it down to the yard office and put it through the goddamn machine. We're going to send it to all the friends and relatives and tell them we moved."
Yeah, yeah, no address.
Because I had to go to work the last few trips to get a rest.
Well, sir, I went, we got in Vancouver. Well, the first day we was there, we had a hotel room. And then we phoned the young fellow that I used to go to school with. And by God, he come right over and picked us up and took us out to his place in North Vancouver. And they just wined us and dined us and took us everywhere. My God, it was just fabulous. And then we left Vancouver and we come to Sardis. Got off at Agassiz or whatever that little station.
Agassiz.
Agassiz. Yeah, I looked at it and I pronounced it the way it was spelled. Well, anyway,
You don't do that in this
We
country.
did that too when we
took
first
us
come out.
yeah, took us out to his place, in a brand new home. He'd only been there 2 or 3 years. And he took us everywhere. My God, and he stuffed me with moose meat and salmon and all this stuff and booze. Then we left there and we come out here to
Rebel Bush.
Revelstoke. And by God, they just been putting the food and the liquor to me here, and the hospitality. They took me down the Okanagan Valley and back again, and
What was that guy playing down there that Maggie told me about? It's some kind of instrument he was playing down there in Penticton, George. What was that he was playing?
he was playing the guitar in his hands, And he played the bass with his feet. He had a
Bass drum?
no electric hookup
Oh,
off an electric organ
Oh, yeah,
with the pedals.
yeah.
Boy, is it ever nice. I got to get me one of them when I go back home.
Is that right?
Oh yes, 'cause I got 2 feet too.
I think
You were doing some heavy watching,
I
eh?
can touch them old pedals.
Better believe it.
And,
It was heavy watching.
yeah.
Yeah?
But he had a 4. He done 4. He took the place of 4-piece band
Is that right?
himself, and he done a fabulous job. So that they're paying him almost $1,000 a week. Just him.
$900 for 3 20-minute stands a day, 5 days a week.
That's just what he's
That's a
found
lot
out.
of money.
And I don't see why I can't do the same thing.
Only a
Because
little,
I can,
just a little bit better.
well, yes, I can pick out the tune on the banjo. All he was doing with the banjo was doing with his strum.
Oh, Cordner, eh?
Gordon, that's all he was doing.
Yeah, that's all he was doing.
Oh, you got her made.
I can take my own
As long
break
as you
there.
can find the guts out of that bass.
All I got to
That
do
might
is to
set you
get
back.
that attachment that he's got there, and I looked it all over, and I know just where I can get one.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. I'm in good with the Yamaha man at the Yamaha place, and you know.
Well, listen, how about when you get her all hooked up, how about sending the tape?
And
from the
I've got a
market?
machine home, brand new. I've only used it once to make 8 tracks. Have you got an 8-track
Yeah, I
player?
have, yeah.
I've got a
We have
machine
them.
to make. Yeah, you've got one there.
Sure.
I've got a machine to make them, and when I go back, I'm going to concentrate on
When you get this thing
put a
all
lot of this
hooked
stuff
up.
right onto that 8-track tape and send it to you.
Yeah,
That would be beautiful.
yeah.
And that's just what I'm going to do.
And we'll just send the one, and we'll make several off it, and we'll all have one.
And you don't have to send one to each one of us.
No, just send one.
I'll-
Just
Send
send one
one.
to Mark, and,
Well, Taylor's got the rig for copying them,
oh,
no?
yeah,
I think
sure.
Eric will make it down there.
Yeah, he
Sure.
got the copying them out.
Well, I gotta go.
I gotta
John,
go
you,
too.
You take a picture, George, Mark, and I. All right, just push a little silver
By
thing there. Hold her
golly,
steady, hold
You
her
already
steady.
minded?
Yeah, all right.
What the hell you
Fine,
want a
now.
picture of
Fine.
us for?
By golly,
I'm gonna sit down because.
So are you laying on the side, meaning your shutter's shut or something?
No, no, that's all set.
where do you want me? Can you
Crowd
get
in a little closer there, boys.
a little closer? You want it back farther?
I'll stand
Light-
right back in the rear here.
Oh, good.
Take a good one.
Okay. Thanks.
And then the real get drafted.
All right. Well, I say goodnight. Sometime
Indeed.
possibly we'll meet again.
Right?
Possibly we'll meet again. Our roads will cross.
Well,
Maybe. Oh, I'd like
never
to get out
know.
to
You
Andy.
never know.
Oh, it was a chance.
I'll come out.
Maybe
catch
you-
one of your concerts.
by golly, I may be back out this way playing in a club.
Mm.
If I can make the right connections.
Some good possibilities.
Well,
Yeah.
I've built enough fireplaces.
I would think so.
Yeah, I've built fireplaces for all sorts of people.
And chimneys too.
Yes, and chimneys fell off or something.
Fell off one or two.
Yeah. And
It was Snooks that you fell off, yeah, that's
Snooks
right.
Caulfield, yeah.
Right. I don't know why I said it was McLean. I
Well,
guess
McLean
it was
lives up the
McLean
same
behind
road.
him, yeah. Yeah.
in fact, I promised to go back. No, he sold that place.